guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be doing a beginner's cut crease. This look right here only took me 3 matte shades to use and then 1 glitter on the lid, so it's really not that difficult to do. I'm showing you how I do it. There's, I guess, a million different ways you can do it, but this is how I like to do a cut crease. In my opinion, this look is very simple to do, so if you're interested in learning a beginner's cut crease, then please keep on watching. So I already have my eyebrows started, as always, because eyebrows take forever, but I am planning on doing an eyebrow tutorial soon, full and in-depth, so you guys can learn how I do my eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and take this Scotch tape, not duct tape this time, and use that to position where I want my cut crease to end. So I usually like that at an angle of about where a wing would go, starting at the corner of my eye and going outward. So somewhere about there. So lined up with where I would put my wing liner. So first I'm going to take my MAC paint pot in soft ochre, which is this one right here, and I'm going to use it to do my base. I always love rubbing this in with my finger because it like warms it up and gets it spread on smoother. So once that's laid, I am going to go ahead and set that just a little bit with my RCMA powder, this one right here. Stuff is super cheap, so. The reason I'm setting it this time is with cut creases, I do need it to glide on a little bit smoother so that it's not all, I don't know, tragic, but I've actually been digging not setting stuff lately, so I'm just going to use just a little baby bit. So for today's cut crease, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I'm using the original, not the remastered. Not sure if I'm going to even get the remastered one, but I really do love this palette. I love the original, so I'm going to be using that to do that cut crease. Now, surprisingly, this look was pretty simple. I actually only used like 3 shades total to do this cut crease. So the first one I'm going to go in with is the shade Cocoa, which is a dark brown color, and I'm going to take that on my R41, which is my favorite little round dome brush, and I'm going to put that into my crease. I always like to pull my eyebrows up when doing this, so there's down, and then pull them up so I can really get into that crease without getting too much on my lid or above. Majority of a cut crease is just concealing where you jacked it up, so if you mess up, that's the best part about concealer. It's pretty easy to fix. So I start out right in the center and just do little windshield wiper motions back and forth, but when I get to the end here, I'm gonna go down and then back up like a little wing right there. I like cut creases with a tail rather than just like a little half moon. I don't know, it's just something about that little tail that does it for me. So something like that. So you're left with something that looks like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish up on the inner portion. So that is the first part laid. Now I'm going to take my Morphe PK36, which is looks like this, and it's a little tapered fluffy brush, and I'm going to grab this shade here, Henna, so this like dark burnt orange shade, and I'm going to use that as a transition, blending it in with the first shade, Cocoa. Just pretty much following right along that first line that we drew. Then I'm going to go take that R39 again, that first brush that we used, and some more Cocoa, and deepen that up just a little bit more. I'm also going to take it just a tiny little fraction of a bit higher. And then now I'm going to take a little bit more of that shade Henna on that same PK brush and go over that again. Don't forget to lift the brow. Oh, and if you can't tell, I'm doing this at a downward angle. My mirror is down here so that I can tilt my head back and see everything. And now I'm just, there's practically not any product left on this. I say that and it looks like there is, but really there isn't. And I'm just continuously going over it higher and higher so that that creates its own gradient. So that's pretty much what I did for the top part above the crease, and now I'm going to cut the crease. And for cutting the crease, I really go between my normal concealer brush, which is the Morphe R42. Looks like this, it's pretty big. And then the Morphe M170-2. This one's a little bit smaller. So I use the smaller part for up in the crease and the bigger part for just slapping it on the bottom. So I'll start with the bigger one first to do the bottom. Again, as I said in a previous video, if you have hooded eyes or deep set eyes at this step, you could just roll your eyes up and then it'll show you where your crease is. My eyelids are way too wide, so it doesn't work for me, but if you do have, like I said, deep set or hooded eyes, it would work for you. And it'll show you how high you need to cut the crease for it to be visible. So I'm going to use the smaller brush now and go into that crease. And as you can see here, this is why I liked taking that darker shade just a little bit higher, because I cut my crease pretty high so it wouldn't be visible if not. I'm about to do something naughty. So towards the back end is where things get tricky. What I like to do is start from the back, right here where the tape is, and go in this way rather than going this way. I don't know why, I just feel like it's easier to follow along with the other two shades than it is to, I don't know. I just like starting from the back, okay? If you don't like it from the back, that's on you, but I do, okay? Just saying. Like doing a little dip action there. And then connecting it with the other section you just did. So it goes like in a little scoop right there. And we are cut. So from here I actually don't set the concealer. I'm just gonna go straight on top of it with the glitter shade because it likes to adhere better when it's not set. So for the glitter shade, I'm gonna take this gold shade, 24K. 24K magic in the air. And I'm gonna use one of those random naked brushes. This is the naked 2. And just use this flat part to apply that directly on the lid. Why is this the best cut crease I've ever done? And it's happening while I'm on camera. You would think it would be the opposite. And you can absolutely stop here. I mean, it looks fine. Pop a wing on, don't, just pop some lashes on and call it a day. But I actually love freaking glitter. And I wouldn't be Brittany if I didn't use glitter in my cut crease. So I'm actually going to be taking the Jolie Beauty Bomb.com palette. This little glittery palette right here. And I'm going to be using this gold shade that's already been dipped into over here. This is my second one of these palettes because my husband let my kid get into my first one. And I'm going to be applying that with the Too Faced Glitter Glue. So I'm just going to do a little dab on my hand. Just a little bit, and take that same brush that I just used to apply that gold shimmer, doesn't really matter, and dip that in and start adding the glitter. And with glitter, pressed glitter like this or even loose glitter, you don't want to rub it in, you're just going to screw it all up. You're going to want to dab and dab, dab. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera and the rest of my face. And then I'll come back so we can do the lower lash line. And here's the look with lashes, liner, and the other eye done. And on my lips I used Jeffree Star Daddy paired with Kylie's new lip gloss in the shade Really. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to take those same 2 shades we used above the crease and use them below. It'd be nice if I could find my brushes. So I'm going to use the other end of that Urban Decay brush that I used earlier. So I used this side for the glitter. I'm going to use the other end to put henna, which was the burnt orange shade, put henna on my lower lash line. And then with my same R41 brush that I used for Cocoa, I'm going to grab Cocoa again and put it right on the lash line. Make that ugly face so that you're pulling down your eyelid. And then to finish off the look, you'll want to add some mascara. So I'm going to use my Lash Paradise and just add that to the lower lash line. And this, guys, is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe down below. Just hit that subscribe button, smash it in, and get it in there. And also while you're there, hit that thumbs up button. It looks like that. Actually, it looks like that. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, my handle is just BJ Makeup, spelled out like this, because who doesn't love a good BJ? And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching so much, and until next time, bye-bye.